Hey, what's going on, Libra? I hope all is well. Thank you so much for allowing me a chance to deliver you a short read with me. I hope you enjoy your reading. Thank you so much again. This is a short read. I don't like to do too much talking, but I hope you enjoy your reading. If you'd like to share your feedback, it would be greatly appreciated. It definitely goes a long way, and it helps me promote a Libra 97. With that being said, again, I hope you enjoy it. I ain't gonna do too much talking. Shout out to my spirit guides, divine angels, ancestors, and fairies for the collective. What messages does the Libra need to hear? Please and thank you. What messages, spirit, does the Libra need to hear? Please and thank you. I don't know, I just see Libras being people persons, but I always like to let Libras know that they are cardinal signs. So Libras are definitely alpha females. Libras, Capricorns, Aries, and Cancers are alpha signs, just period. And if you are in cahoots with a Capricorn, Libra, a Aries, or a Cancer, understand it is the battle of the alphas. It's going to always be the battle of the alphas until someone can come into, there can be some form of a compromise. But there is not going to be no compromise when one tries to dominate the other. Like, hold on, wait a minute, what's going on here? Like, no, this is not what we're doing. All right, this is my last shuffle. Ooh. Let's like put it on the floor. This is my last shuffle. I'm saying not, alright. I don't really use my Hoodoo Tarot cards, but I'm going to use them tonight. So bear with me. What message is there for the Libra? The Five of Coins is here, which is the Five of Pentacles. The Moon. So, the Five of Coins speaks reciprocation to me. It's about what you're putting out and what you're receiving. So I feel like you are a person that believes in reciprocation, but you may feel as if the reciprocation isn't being, like, it's not coming back. So you almost feel as if, like, someone is kind of like, or you feel like crippled, or not even crippled, but more so like used. And I definitely feel like you feel this, like, it's almost like a shift feeling. Like, you feel this. You feel as if, you know, that's what's going on, when it's not necessarily what's going on. It's not necessarily the truth, but it could just be, you know, kind of what you're feeling. Like, you know, maybe it's happened to you in the past, and you gave, and they damn near left you with nothing. You get what I'm saying? So now you're very cautious of, you know, and very protective of you know, how you are, how you give. The mother of baskets is in reverse. I'm thinking that it's almost like where you and my mother could play a role here, not your mom, but just who you were, your nurturing spirit, who you were for someone that you invested a lot of time into. You know, someone that you kind of disregarded your intuition, you know, because I think this lady was this lady here was like a card reader, was very psychic, very intuitive. Or this could be, you know, this relationship could be maybe even if, you know, you and your daughter could be, you know, having that moment where, you know how kids is, don't ever want to, always asking for something. Shit get on your nerves. But this is like, it's something that makes, like, you've been very rebellious against. So you've been being rebelling on, you know, the way you give. It does create a little nostalgia. It can cause you to be, you know, become very, you know, unhappy. You definitely aren't listening to your intuition here. Almost kind of like bucking, your emotions, not being very patient. Whoever this person is that you're connected to, you are giving them pure envy hell. It's someone that, with the 8 of baskets, I think baskets is emotions with this deck. So it's definitely someone that hasn't been very nurturing. With the 8 of baskets, it's almost like the 8 of cups. So what is the 8 of cups? It's one of those situations where, you know, you have walked away from, or you want to walk away from it, because it was a lot of like broken promises, broken dreams. Like, this person wasn't, you know, in control of their, you know, emotions. They weren't very in control of how they spent their time with you. You know, this is someone that you felt was like using you. Your love language could definitely be quality time, and this person wasn't giving you that quality time, especially if you have like kind of went out your way to cook for them and stuff like that, and you cook for them and they don't show up with some bullshit like that. And now you could definitely be feeling stuck, because again, it's almost like you feel one of those situations like, am I wrong? I'm protecting my peace, like, but you could definitely be, you know, with the Miss Ida here. Miss Ida was smart as shit. She was very, very much so a gifted person. Like, she was very intuitive, Miss Ida was. And I idolized her when I first started doing readings, and I found out, you know, her story. She was from Alabama. I said, it might be my long lost one of my cousins. But definitely, one of those situations you feel stuck in because you be ready to, you know, you want to be in control. But it's like one of those situations where you feel like if you give in and you start to care and you start to be there, will it like kind of blow up in your face? I feel like it'll put it like, I think that with this way of thinking is what's keeping you from, you know, seeing it for what it is. It's almost, or like, you feel like avoiding these conflicts keeps you in your strength, if that makes sense. Because you don't want to fight, you don't want to fuss, you don't want to deal with a lot of chaos. Let's clarify these messages. I'm gonna switch it over to some tarot, a different type of tarot to clarify these messages. Please and thank you. For the Libra, let's clarify these messages for the Libra spirit. So the first card that is falling is the World card. And then here is this is the same as this card right here. These are like the exact same cards. They just have coins and then this pentacles. But it's about giving and receiving. It's about someone like breadcrumbing you. And are you putting more into a situation and you know, getting like bare minimum or receiving bare minimum, and it's causing a lot of like it bothers you. Definitely got a wall up. Definitely got your guard up. But it causes a lot of imbalance because you're afraid to be vulnerable again. And you're afraid of someone being unloyal. And so you definitely have some decisions to make here when it comes to that nurturing energy, or you being that your nurturing spirit. It has a lot to do with, you know, you being that Libra, the Queen of Swords, where you are a very nurturing spirit, a very nurturing energy. But you know, you could be holding on to some where you want to let someone in, but you still got your guard up. And it can make you feel very bitter because you don't want to be like that. But you feel as if that's how you have to be. You have to protect, you know, your feelings and your emotions, and you know what is your heart for most part, because you don't want another like failed relationship. You don't want no one to be sneaky and cheating. Like, you don't want to be in a certain place that you was once in, where you were engaged and, you know, was fit to get married, and they hurt you, and it left you defeated. So you don't want that. I ain't laughing, but you don't want that again. And I don't feel as if you've been putting the work in to fix that part of yourself. So that's why you feel stuck. That's not why you're not moving forward. The imbalance is here twice. That's where the ups and downs come in. That's why you feel stuck. That's why you feel trapped, like you're trapped in your own way. I definitely feel like you wanted family, but after someone broke that foundation, you just ain't been able to feel that concrete, and you're not speaking on these things. So that's where your choices start. Do you put an end to that part of you so you can move into new beginnings and release that cocky, rebellious side of yourself? Come out of isolation mode where you've been stuck and start moving towards calmer waters and healing. I think you've been carrying that pain long enough, Libra. And it's time for you to be happy and find happiness again. No more sleepless nights. That song, what's the name? That song stuck in my head. Nobody else could make this move. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, Summer Walker. Right amount of sun, right amount of sun, right amount of... All right. Excuse me. Let's clarify these messages, these tarot messages here, please, and thank you for the Libra. Let's clarify these messages for the Libra. Someone definitely don't know you, don't know about you. You could be connected to someone who has dreads, braids, a fade, low cut. They could be bald, twist and plait, or plait. Spirit is asking you to stay grounded. Stay in your soft girl energy. With peace and joy. So as long as you stay grounded, you'll always be able to feel or have that peace and joy. Stay in your soft girl energy. Your family could be toxic. You're definitely experiencing some cycles. It's time to release what no longer serves you. That's a part of you that is scared to move forward. Spirit is saying drink more water, but it's time for you to shift your perspective. Stop thinking that this man is like everybody else, or what hurt you in the past. Oh boy. Someone could definitely be giving you the evil eye. You could definitely be dealing with some baby daddy drama. That could be a part of your trauma. Or you carry a lot of trauma from that relationship. And you be on there. Ain't nobody finna play me for no fool. Stop looking for answers and just pay attention. Love is love, regardless of you want a woman or a man. High vibrations is what you need to surround yourself around instead of people who drain your energy. You could definitely be, the fact that you feel is if someone is cheating could be draining your energy. Spirit is saying trust the process. And love yourself, period. Self-love is the best love. Before you can even be with someone and love someone else, you have to conquer that first. You have to conquer all of your fears that will make you feel as if someone, I'm gonna tell you how you know when you heal. You won't assume that what someone did to you in the past is gonna happen again. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you know that you kind of heal what hurt you. But as long as you harbor over, or it's in the back of your head that this nigga, that's what this, they gonna do this, they gonna do that, then that's what it's gonna be. So you got to change, you got to shift your perspective. And before you can fully start to, even if you probably already dating, but if you're ready, or if this person is, wanting to take it to another level, make sure you have, and be open and honest about, the way you feel with someone. Let them know, nigga, look, I done been hurt before, and I'm guarded because I don't want the same thing to happen again. You speak on it. Be open and honest about the way you feel, okay? I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much, and have a good night.